quick break before we start to get myself a coffee. Okie dokie, hey everyone, Lazy Ben. I'm going to try a little bit to change the stream time. Instead of starting at 9:30 and going till 2:30, I might start at 12 and go till 2:30. Which is a less streaming, but 2.5 hours a day is still alright, I think. Okay. So we made a change. We haven't made a change. We have completed NPCs using the monorail. I may have introduced a bug for NPCs using the fast travel beam though, so we need to see if there's a bug there. And then we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon fixing bugs, because there's a few now. Okie dokes. Just wait and see if Jenny returns from her monorail adventure. There she comes. So the NPCs can use the monorail now, which is awesome. So what I might do is extend the patrol. Oops. Extend the patrol so she has to go here as well. So we'll copy this trigger ID and we'll open Jenny's patrol. Put another travel node in where she's going to travel to here. So she's going to travel to that node there. We're just going to watch her and see what she does. See how she chooses to get there. Build this into the... Alright, cool. So we're gonna see what she does. So she's gonna go on the monorail, right? She's gonna wait for a monorail car. Let's just check she does it. I'm just gonna follow her. Alright, as long as she gets on this monorail car. Okay, I think she's gonna be fine. So she's going to come to this monorail station here and get off, and then she needs to decide how to get to that other trigger as part of a patrol. Okay, so she's going to go to this one, and then what's she going to decide to do? She's going to decide to go up here. Which might mean she's going to try and catch Ah, so we've got a bug. Okay, that's good, because I thought there'd be a bug. So there's a bug with warping to a different room. So let's just quickly go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So when she gets to here, so we need to actually intercept all the advanced patrols. So she can't get through the room to the next room, I think. So she's choosing to go there, and then she's going to choose to go here. She can't get to the next place. Okay. So the patrol state path. There's 5. So we're in the monorail station now. She wants to try and get to. She wants to be trying to go to the fast travel station. I think. Yeah. So we need to advance. So we do advance to the fast travel room. And the next time she comes along, we need to sort out all this code, because that is like a massive chunk of code there. So we're planting droid Jenny. So she's going to restart from. So what we need to do is, if we're swapping rooms on advanced patrol, yeah, okay. If we're swapping rooms, we need to swap and advance again. So auto last position equals. Okay, maybe we'll say else if patrol state path if we have a current location index, it means we get the previous one. Path locations. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just put in a get previous. We'll get previous and we'll put a get next. current. So get previous. I'm going to say if is valid, we're going to say if current location index return locations current location index -1. I'll get to the previous, get next. If is valid, if current location index +1 is less than locations.getCount, return locations current location index +1. Okay. I'm going to say if auto previous equals patrol state dot path dot get previous. I'm going to say auto current equals patrol state path dot current. It's optional as well. That's probably optional as well. Yeah. If current and prev room is not equal to current room, then we need to go we need to set the NPC location to current, and then we need to go advance again, I think. Okay, let's have a look at that. So we need to set it to the current room, set the NPC location to the current patrol, and then we need to advance the patrol again to get to the next patrol node, or the path, next path entry. And we'll just, like, I don't want to mess up the NPC catching the monorail, so we'll just check all that works. Okay, so let's watch Jenny catch the monorail. Hopefully this is not messed up. Alright, she's off. So let's go and... So we wanted to get back off the monorail, and then we want to see her be able to walk through this room, through this trigger to the next room. So she gets off. She goes there. And now she wants to walk here, and I want to see her disappear, hopefully. Yes, she does. Great. So where's she going to go now? She's now going to go here. So she's elected not to use the fast travel system. And then she's going to go and catch the monorail again. This seems wrong to me. Where's she going to go? Okay. Let's go back to advanced patrol. So where she wants to go now, right? So we're in the monorail station room. I'm going to advance it. So now we're in the fast travel room. And then we want to go to so we want it. The path says we do want to go and use the fast travel, the beam fast travel. Ah. Path got reset for some reason. Okay. Oh, I know why. No, that is fine. That is fine. Alright, let's just see why that path got reset. Alright, so we'll just go and wait for here again. So the path's being reset, which means it's probably going to compute. We're going to restart the path, and that's why she walked back to the start. There. Alright, so she gets off. And then she fulfills this one, and then she wants to go to the next one now. So when she gets to here, it was resetting the path. So patrol state. The path is already reset there. So get. Ooh, so what's going on here? Why is that resetting the path? I'm confused. Let's have a look again. Step back a little bit earlier. Alright, let's just go and wait for her. Well, let's... Okay, let's just go. Let's just follow this all the way. So we'll put a breakpoint there. Okay, so if you get... Here we go. So we're about to complete this path. There. Patrol path reset. I mean, it might do. That's what's happening. It's definitely not what I wanted to happen. Okay, let's see what happens. So I'm just going to put patrol path here. Patrol state. Path. Got 5. So this is making it go to 0. Set location. Empty patrol. Right, so it does. Ooh. Maybe we don't need to set it. Maybe this NPC system will just automatically do that. Let's just try. Yeah, I don't know if we actually do want to empty the patrols doing that. Oops. Let's just get through this, hang on. Okay. As long as whatever's moving the NPC, that system is picking up the current patrol location and setting it. Should be alright. If it does, it might not though. We have to think about if we want. It will restart the patrol. I mean, it probably should restart the patrol when we set an NPC location. Maybe. Yeah, look. It doesn't work. She thinks she's in a different room now. So maybe we don't do that. And then, so that will nullify the NPC patrol and it will come back. It'll either come back and want to restart. We might have to actually save the path and then re-put it back. Hey Nukebird, how's it going? Going okay. The NPCs can catch the monorail system now to go through the world. But in implementing that, I broke a bit of the patrol system, which I'm trying to fix. So the patrol system is what the NPCs use to get around the world. So she gets off the monorail car and then she goes on a patrol, but when she tries to swap rooms, it's not working. Okay. And then there we go. Now she's using the fast travel system. See, this seems messed up. Now we need to go to the... 7 a.m. Here it's midday, nearly 12:30. So I'm in the UK, yeah. Where are you? Look, got super duper bugs everywhere because that has popped up. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to follow. Follow. So where does Jenny even want to go? Follow Jenny into, like, right to her destination. So she wants to go to the chest room. So let's just go to the chest room and see if she ends up there. Okay. Russian, 2:27 p.m. So I normally stream from 9:30 in the morning, my time, till about 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I only started streaming at midday today. To see if Jenny even ends up here. So this is these rectangles that are appearing, her finding her destination nodes in different rooms. She doesn't look like she's appearing. Do have a little bit of a oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it's good for me to track it as well because I'll have a record of what I did. So in a few years' time, I'll be like, oh, this was the state of the game a few years ago, which is going to be good. Let's go here. So Jenny goes off and she comes straight back again. That seems broke, doesn't it? Look at that. She's going to this. She's fast traveling to the same node. Collisions. I have 2 collision systems. They don't use any kind of acceleration structure like that though at the moment. All I do, let's find one. I have a list of vertices. So this red thing's collision. And then this uses the separating axis theorem to make sure that nothing can go in there. And then I also have the, what's it called? The GJK collision for this stuff, where it's colliding with the ground there. And then for pathfinding, I also have just basically like, you know, like nav meshes for say where you can and can't walk. Have that, and then I also have, you can just register with the Pathfinder system little areas where you don't want the like NPCs to walk into and stuff. All right, okay. Yeah, so I think what it is the warp system is broken. And it might be. Alright, so let's just go to it's here, it's this. So we're calling set NPC location as well there. So we're calling fast travel beam, and after we're setting the NPC location and advancing the patrol. So let's just see what happens there. Okay, so the patrol destination is the same, which is not correct. So the path, it goes from fast travel room to chest room. So if we do that, does that nullify that path? Yes, so that doesn't even work there. I think we want to do patrol path advance there. Which I mean the destination location will be. But then when we set the NPC location, it's going to reset it. I just wonder how it. How that even would work with the rest of the path. Maybe that is an actual proper bug. Maybe we shouldn't be emptying the patrol when we're setting the NPC location. Why are we emptying the patrol when we're setting an NPC location? Because we're wanting the patrol to start again. Maybe we just don't do that. So the destination location now is the chest room. Okay, so let's go to the chest room and see what she does. Hey, how's it going? Busto, Cocciolo, how's it going? You alright? I hope you're well. Just working on pathfinding and patrols and things. So they're making the NPCs move around the world. So I made it so NPCs could catch the monorail as part of their day-to-day roaming around the world, but it's just broken a couple of other things that I'm trying to fix. Mainly the rest of the pathfinding system. Alive, so well enough. Exactly. Brilliant. Yeah, it's going well. I'm pleased that... So, getting the NPCs to use the monorail system was the last thing I needed to do. And then I can move on to something else. I had 3 weeks off, so if you don't include them, the monorail system's been like 3 weeks of work. So I'm ready to move on now. And this doesn't seem to be working either. Let's go and try and find out where Jenny is. I wonder if Jenny's disappeared into the void. I can see it. Oh no, there she is. So we're just watching Jenny walk around the world and seeing how many mistakes she makes. So she's going to queue up here to try and catch the monorail. And then she catches it. I just want like interesting ways for NPCs to get around the world so they're not just walking everywhere. And then she's going to try and get to the chest room, which requires her to go and do the beam effect thing, which is another way of fast travel. So she's going to come into here. And she's meant to beam up to the fast travel room. To the chest room, I mean. But she doesn't arrive. Yeah. It was all working until I implemented them traveling on the monorail, and then I broke some stuff. You know, currently it's quite a loose, weak system. Like, if it adds stuff to it, it breaks other things in the system. So it kind of needs really properly going over, I think, which I might do. I don't want to be like, yeah, let's have the NPCs use this other way to travel around the world, and then that breaks the first bunch of ways that they can travel around the world. Don't want that, really. So one of the things... One of the problems is... Or one of the things that I'm doing is, when I'm doing set NPC location, wherever it is, I'm emptying the path that the NPC is following, which means it has to recalculate this path, and when it recalculates the path, it doesn't know where in the path you were, so it's recalculating it from the beginning, which means Jenny gets to somewhere and then has to walk all the way back to the start of her patrol again. So if I'm emptying the patrol early, it won't complete the rest of the patrol, which I don't really want. I don't think that's correct, really. So we might... Oops. We might change that. So we'll just pause here. This is the point in the code where she's just used... Oops. She's just used this fast travel beam. Alright, so she's going to go into there. So she just used it, and then it pauses. So the patrol path, we're currently in the fast travel room, and so we need to advance the patrol there, which we do. I think what we really want to do is do patrols dot advance patrol. Let's just see. We're still setting this NPC location here. Ooh. We don't want to do that. Let's just not do that. Yeah, but as soon as I have all these bugs fixed, there's a couple of other bugs that I want to have a go at, because I noticed you can move the camera when you're fast traveling, which is wrong. So if I was fast traveling, the camera should be locked. And then there's another couple of things, like if Jenny disappears into another room and I trigger a cutscene, Jenny doesn't come back into this room, which I think she needs to do. The cutscene system just pretends Jenny's there and she's not. Which is, you know, NPCs not turning up in cutscenes is a common bug. Okay. But you need to, like, you implement a load of new features and then you have to take time to go back and fix all the bugs rather than keep ploughing on, because then you get quite unstable code. Alright. So we're going to call Advanced Patrol here. Patrol state is paused, so we can't advance it like that. That's why I wasn't doing that. Okay. So I just need actually... I need to figure out where it is emptying. That's the wrong set location. NPC. Empty patrol. So let's just get rid of those for now. And not empty the patrols out. Otherwise we can unpause it, advance, and then pause it again. And this is kind of wrong now, because that's actually it's not a transporter room. That is the monorail station. So the world map's wrong. So that's another bug that we need to tackle today. World map fast travel stations wrongly include monorail stations. So we can't fast travel to the chest room. Okay, let's just see if she ends up in the chest room now. Okay, so she's going to walk. So these little white squares are how I know what she's doing in other rooms. She's going to walk and then she's going to go into the fast travel location. And I want her to end up here. Yes. There we go. Then she went straight. Whoa, that was weird because that's not even a fast travel. Okay, that was weird. So she gets out and then she walks to here and then she thinks this is weird. Right, she's gonna fast travel. What are we in here now? We're doing it again. We're in fast travel in. I wonder if get fast travel region there is interrupting the patrol again. Okay. So we only want auto fast travel. So this is an area cause for concerns for bugs. We might need to work out how to solve a different design. Tag ID equals 1. Tag ID 1 means that it's a monorail station. Yeah, we need to think about this. Let's go to the chest room again. don't know. Like that bunch of code there is just kind of not great, I don't think. The whole point of that code is if we're approaching a fast travel region or the monorail station, we want to stop the patrol because we don't want them to walk straight on top of the monorail station. We need to think of a better way to do that. And just stop outside the monorail station. Alright, so he's going here. And then he's going to decide to go back somewhere else. Which hopefully is here. Yes, so that's working now. So he's catching the monorail station. Whoops. To here. Then she'll get off there and she'll fast travel, use the fast travel station to get all the way over to the chest room. Nuke Bird, how's it going? So Jenny's doing her proper patrols now. And then she's going to go back and she's going to use the fast travel station to get back to her starting point. Yes, there she is. Oh, cool. I think the kind of game that I'm going for is an indie Bethesda. Like, lots of choices, lots of choices in the game, NPCs that travel all the way around the world and do stuff. Obviously not as really as complicated as a Bethesda game, because that would be impossible. But, you know, like, build your own experience type game. So now I've got my input locked for a little bit. So this is locking the input, I think. That's another bug. And then she's gonna fast travel. See, that didn't spawn the fast travel. Oh, it's Bug City, man. Ragnarok. No, I haven't heard of Ragnarok. Yeah. There's a lot of good gameplay now. I don't have any networking, so I don't know if I'll be able to do an MMO RPG quite like that. I think I was just gonna concentrate song Hedgehog on a Rumba. Oh yeah, I see, yeah. No, I haven't heard that, sorry. I'll check it out. Yeah. I have no real experience in network coding, really. For games, anyway. but it would be fun. You know, as like a stretch to this game, I might try and put in some kind of co-op, online co-op thing. But that would be years and years' time. So it's not even playing the effect. It's working, but it's not playing the effect. For some reason. I've decided what exactly makes the game fun. What I'm going to try and go for is an immersive world, I think, with interesting NPCs, and then I want you to be able to like start off with a space station that's a bit bare and end up with a really nice looking place where you want to live. And I think that'll be fun. And then the moment to moment fun is going to be all about like discovering new plants and new things, and then putting them in the ground and see how they grow, and then building up relationships with NPCs. But that's the very difficult part, I think, of game development, because you spend a long time just like building stuff and it's not fun. You know, you've got to kind of have a faith in a way that what you're doing will eventually be fun. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, we need to figure out why the... Oh, interesting, we didn't spawn. What have I just done there to break that? Tag ID is 1. So that's just him waiting. Oh yeah, I don't mind. Like, I think it's very healthy to question these things. It would be much easier to make a game change direction now, right at the beginning, than years into the project and realize it's not fun. I think it's kind of you have to ask this question all the time. Can you see the potential in something being fun? Because I want fun, I also want chill. I want it to be a relaxing game. So the monorail thing's meant to be part of that chill bit. Because it is a fast travel system, but it's also meant to be like, you know, like if you played Theme Park and you can actually ride the roller coasters that you make. Right, so this is not spot. This is not even. It's not even pausing the patrol now. Okay. Okay. So it does need to pause. You know, hopefully one of the things about streaming the game is I get lots of feedback That's kind of one of the reasons why I want to do it. I want people to see the game in development and tell me whether it's good or not. Okay, let's just go back to... So that fix we put in there broke something else. Is there a reason why you prefer debug over release with debug info? I like it, so the frame rate doesn't suffer. I'm still running at 60 in debug, so I'm just going to keep it at debug as long as I possibly can. And things look different, yeah. Yeah, they do look different. Wow, there's some crazy stuff going on there. Yeah, and it will also help me notice if FPS drops, and part of my style is to step through the code all the time. And obviously if you build in release mode, that's more difficult. Monocats. I'm not sure what monocats are. Can you explain what monocats are? Yeah, so it does run a lot slower in debug mode, but it's still fast enough to have it in debug mode all the time. I'll just turn off VSync. Oops. So it's running at like 135 frames a second. It might still be synced to the monitor then though. No, I think it's okay. And in release mode it's like 1,000 odd frames a second. All right. I'm not exactly sure what the monorail is going to even look like. It's just going to be some kind of platform or carriage that NPCs and the player can go on. And travel around the world on. Like a roller coaster. But relaxing. Add cats on the monorail, yeah. Yeah, I want to put in like lots of cool little quirky things like that eventually. It would be nice. Right now it's just about initial systems. Still very early in development. It's only week 10, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to open this patrol. I'm going to get rid of that one. And just do that for now. And then that will mean she just goes straight to the fast travel beam effect thing, and we'll fix that up. Cats on a space station. That would be cool. Okay, so she should come up here now. Yeah, and want to fast travel to the chest room, which we can't do because the world map system's a bit broken. And there she comes, and then she goes straight back again. Then she beams into there because it's coming in. Okay. So we're on our fast travel now. So we've spawned the effect. Then after 2.5 seconds, come here and we set it to be in the chest room. Yeah, I know why. It's because... Ooh, fire alarm. I'm just testing it. I hope they are. Jenny's landing on the fast travel region, and then it's immediately pausing the game and doing it again. So what we need to do here is we need to go patrols. Yeah, so we need to do patrols.advance patrol, advance patrol. We need to pause it first. Patrol, pause reason. We need to unpause it, so we reset the pause reason. And then we need to do patrols, pause reason equals fast travel. So we're on fast travel. And then we don't advance. And then this control path get current. Well, let's first not do that. Let's see what happens. So we're unpausing it and we're advancing it, and then we're repausing it. But we do need to set get next. We'll do that. So we'll just check this. We'll just step through this. Yeah, so she's going to go up here. She's going to try and fast travel to the chest room. Okay. So the current one we're on is the test room. And it's the chest room. Then we reset it. Then we're going to advance it. Look, we're pausing it again. Let's not set it. This logic is a bit too complicated, I think. Alright, let's wait for her. Okay. So we're going to advance the patrol now. So the current is in the test room. It's still pausing it. Yeah. So is this code again? The other way to do it, of course, would be to manually do what Advance is doing. What I need to do is kind of rewrite this a bit, I think. To advance it, set the NPC location. And then the next time the patrol comes round, it's going to see. Okay. A data contract changed. What's that? I don't know what that means. Sounds scary to me. Ah, right, okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so like what something is expecting to receive. So I think the pause has to be if the next one, we get current lock. Let me get the next. So you gotta say if auto next equals patrol state. Yeah, that's annoying. Path get next. So if there is a next, then we have to say if next dot room is not equal to current lock, our path room, then we do that. If there's a next and they're in different rooms, then we have to pause. Let's try that. $200. What places to change? Ooh. Humans. Alright, there she goes. That worked. As long as she doesn't beam off from here. Brilliant. Okay, so let's just put her patrol back. And see if she does the entire patrol with effects. So you mean 200 followers? Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. What am I? 50 something. Can't read it on my screen. Congratulations, that's good. The milestone, that. What stuff do you stream? Let's have a look. Oh, it's oh, do you stream game dev? That's cool. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I'll watch you. Do you have you got anything? I'll follow you. There you go, you got 201 now. No VODs, yeah. Okay. I'll get a notification if you ever stream something. Yeah, I just back mine up to a YouTube channel. You can just export directly to YouTube if I remember, which I don't always. Alright, let's just follow. So before we implement any new systems, I want to fix all these bugs. A teaser, yeah. They have that on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, you could do all that stuff if you really do care about getting as many subscribers as possible, but I'm not really that fussed. I just want a small bunch of people who are interested in games and coding would be fine. Yeah, nice one. Alright, so Jenny's off. Let's just chase her, hang on. Hopefully this is working and I can check it in and I can go make a cup of coffee to celebrate. Right. And she's going to go to here. And then she's going to go to the next room. And then she's going to go fast travel. Now we have to somehow beat her there, which I don't think we'll be able to. Oh, she just... There she goes. And then she's going to go... Oh, she's going back. Oh, wait, she's going to go back and she's going to fast travel back to the main room, and that's her entire patrol done. There we go. Yes. Okay, so the next thing... What I'm going to fix... Ugh, hang on. Is the world map's broken. Stream elements, man. I might turn this bot off. It's a little bit annoying. Chatbot. Chat lines. We'll say, was it 20? Alright. Alright, see you later, Prosto. I'm going to be here for another hour or so, I would say. Okay, well, yeah, I have to go and pick my kid up from school in like an hour and a half. But I'm on like almost every day. At least in every weekday. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check your... Yeah, have a nice day. I'll check your stuff out. See you later. Okay. So Jenny now can do her entire patrol. So I'm going to have a 2-minute break and make a cup of coffee. And I'll be back. Right, so I'm just going to try and fix this world map bug. It's getting confused. So if I go to a fast travel station, so now, yeah, it's showing this is a fast travel station. This isn't transporter room 3. This is that monorail station. It's because they're both classed as fast travel stations in the game engine. Right, so this is in fast travel controller, maybe. Could be here. Get fast travel region, source room, source local P. So let's just have a little look at this. It's got tag ID 1, which is monorail station. So we're just going to say if fast travel region tag ID equals standard 2 underlying E fast travel. What's it called? Fast travel tag. E fast travel tag. Unknown. Unknown's a bad name. We're gonna call it normal or beam. With a capital B. So we've got beam and monorail station. Let's see if that, so if it's a beam, then we add it in. So this is the one we're doing now. So I might just change the API a little bit here, where we can specify what type of fast travel station. Okay, so it's still not working. Well, that's where we are. So it's got that one. That one's wrong. Okay, so that didn't work. That didn't work for some reason. Tag ID is 1. Tag ID is 1. So I wonder why that is, because they're in different locations. Test room, fast travel regions. -10. So 10 minus 2, 1, 1. Okay, let's figure out this first one then. So the source room is a test room. So the room has in it connectors. So what room are we in? The test room. So it's saying it's got 12 connectors in it. Bunch of like duplicates. So what's the difference between that and that? Trousers. -13, -6. Okay, so there's wherever this is happening, this is wrong. Calculate world map. So that's the room to room ones. This is the fast travel station. Okay. Oh. Let's recompile the world and see what we get. So the world has 38 warps. So basically, it's adding them in. It's adding them in. It looks like there's duplicates anyway. So I wonder if we should just use, rather than warps, we could use fast travel regions here. So it'd be something like zero this out for now. Okay. Let's see what happens there. It's a fast travel station, but we don't know what type of fast travel station it is. So we could put that in the connector. We know which one it is. And then hopefully that means that when we're actually drawing the world map, if we're at a fast travel station, we draw the fast travel stations. If we're at a monorail station, we just draw all the monorails. Stations. Alright. So the world's fast travel regions now. So we could just look at map, rooms, connectors. So there's 6 connectors. There's 2 room to rooms. They look like they're duplicated. Why are they duplicated? Thirty-four, 14, 10.5, 1.5. 34, 14, 10.5, 1.5. Test room. Test room. So they are duplicated still. Okay, so let's just follow this and see when it gets the duplication. So, room index for so it's test room that we wanted. 2, 3. Let's start here. Chest room. Crafting. Data. Downloader. Fast travel. Monorail station. Overlap. Planting. Shop. Test room. Okay. So 2. Okay, so we're going to go and add them again. So maybe we need to do that. Make sure that we haven't looked in the checked room. We haven't already checked this room. Like that. Ooh, it's not warp desk room. It's FTR location room. Okie dokes. So the room is the test room connectors 2. Just room to room connectors. Okay, so that's not correct. That's here. So what we might do, could have an ID. And then we could do bool operator equals use for other ID. Return ID equals other ID. Do .id equals FTR .id. Doesn't have an ID. Oh, it does. Location.id. And then we could say if do add unique. Let's try that. World room connector. It's actually this. Let's try that one. So I'm wondering if we could put that here as well. We could say like .id equals war source ID. So let's have a look then. So room connectors 4. There we go. So it's a tag ID of 0 and a tag ID of 1. So let's see what this looks like in the world map. Oh. Did that actually build properly? Let me just check the ID was there. Oh, hang on. Sometimes if I change the layout of a structure, it doesn't compile in properly. Room connectors, they are there. So what was the problem there with that crash? Find room. Desk room. That's all kinds of broken. Connectors 3. They look right. What's going on there then? This needs to be rebuilt. Some strange stuff going on with the data layout there. So we're working on this one. Hopefully we'll get that one done before the end of stream. Basically, the world map is getting confused when it renders because it's trying to display all the fast travel stations, but there are 2 types of fast travel stations now. It was never designed to handle that. There's the normal fast travel station and the monorail station. I changed the data layout for these connectors. It seems to have screwed it up a bit, so I'll just rebuild it. Sometimes it doesn't. If I change the data layout of a structure, like I added this ID, and it doesn't compile that change all the way across the code. Unless I do a rebuild all, that's been happening for a year. I'm not sure why. Just debating whether to work on this tomorrow or do a YouTube video. Because although I have done stuff this week, it's only really been finishing off stuff. Whereas if I spend a day tomorrow making a YouTube video, if I spend a day tomorrow making a YouTube video, that might be a bit boring. Here's a lot of stuff I finished off. Whereas if I wait and we start a new system next week, the YouTube video will be about the start of a system and how much progress I made, which would be a bit better. I can make a bunch of shorts out of what I've done today. Maybe, I don't know. Nearly there now. Okay, so let's just try this again and see if it still has this same problem. It's like a corruption, data corruption. So the first room worked. Yeah, we go. It works now. So here we go. We've got transporter room 3 showing up as a transporter room, but it's not. It's a monorail station room. So fast travel controller. So in game menu, just go straight to the root of the source, right? Where are we here? Draw world map canvas for the fast travel station. So we get the connectors. If we find a destination room, we draw lines. Where are we actually drawing the... If the type is world map locations, if type is fast travel station, so world map locations, got 7 locations, 4 fast travel stations, 3 monorail stations, okay. So we can get rid of this. That's crazy wrong. What's going on there? World map locations. No, they're warp locations. Okay. This is it. So it's here. Try that anyway. There we go. So that's working now. And then if we go to monorail station, oh, need to go to a ticket booth actually. There we go. That's the monorail. They're the monorail stations. So that was good. Wherever we're drawing these areas here. Get rid of that for now. So we're saying if it's a beam, get the fast travel station. Locations.find location ID. The location ID is the station ID. I'm wondering if we can get rid of this. Station ID, monorail station ID. Let's say like else if fast travel region tag ID equals standard to underlying fast travel tag monorail station. Let's try that. Can do monorail station kind. Monorail station. Then we get the location ID. So we need to get the station ID. Get the monorail station. We get it back, and we can, and then do that. Let's try that then. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's if zero this out and we'll check. That code works. So we go to a fast travel station. They're in the right place. Go to a monorail station or a ticket booth. They're all in the right place as well. Good. So that is that bug done, I believe. Fixed bugs. Can move and player fast. Can move player when fast traveling. Okay. So if we go to fast travel somewhere, so I'm pressing the right key. That appears to be fine. Didn't work. I mean, that did work fine. And there we go. Okay. So, let's go to the movement controller. Tick. And then want to press the left button. So we're setting roaming too fast. Obviously do want a break point there. I don't think we have to go up to get to that fast travel station. I have to go right. Okay. So we fast travel, and then when the room opens, press the up key. That was fine. So I'll press the left key. That's totally fine. Press the left key. Oh, there we go. So we haven't actually finished the fast travel yet. Oh, it works fine the first time you fast travel, but not the second time. So game state is roaming. Input is enabled. It should be disabled. Basically. Okay, now we need to figure out where execute fast travel. Fast travel beam effect. So what we're in now. We make ready execute. Set execution time. I believe that this is the thing. This is the thing that controls the input. So I'm going to go log line. False. Log line true. Fast travel there. It's false. So then it's true too quickly. By the looks of it. Yeah. So I would have thought set execute. Ooh. So we do execute fast travel. Fast travel beam effect. Get fast travel T. So maybe it's this. The duration is 2.5 seconds. Fast travel T is 1.5 seconds. So we shouldn't be calling end. Until after execution time. It should be 2.5 seconds. Does this seem like 2.5 seconds? One and two and yeah, probably. Let's have a look at the clock. So it's at 2:10. So the fast travel beam effect, get duration, T max. So it called true before T max had expired. So it called true way before. So I wonder also if it's actually longer than 2.5 seconds you need to. After delay. I mean, yeah, it happened frames ago. I'm not going to get a stack frame for that. So let's just look at what T is here. And the direction. Because if it might be 2.5 seconds in, 2.5 seconds out. That might be what it is. And it means it's 5 seconds until we need to turn input back on. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so all that means then is that this is 2 times T max. I'll just put a little note as well. T max plus T max. Effect in plus effect out. Okay, so let's see if this fixes it. There we go. Okay, it is locking up for some reason. Sometimes. Anyway, that fixed that bug. NPCs don't appear in cutscenes if they're not in the room. I want to put another one is controls lock sometimes. I think this is to do with NPCs boarding the monorail. I think. I'm just gonna go back and forth and see if my controls lock at any time. Jenny is messing with the monorail. This is not to do with the monorail. Oh, there we go. We've locked. Okay, that might be to do with the getting off the monorail at the other side. Wait till Jenny comes along. Gonna head off in a few minutes, I think. See if we can get this one sorted in the next 5 minutes. There we go. So it's when Jenny's leaving the monorail. Okay. Tick NPC patrol. All this code needs sorting out. So execute displace NPC. So I think it's this. So this is only true if the NPC equals get game state is playable character NPC. Yeah, so it's only true if it's the character. If get game state dot is playable character NPC, then we do it. Lock it. Let's check this fixes that. If this fixes that, then that's awesome. And then we'll call it a day. Yeah, there we go. Fixed it. Right then, let's check that in. That was good. We've got 2 bugs down. I think tomorrow I'm just going to come in and work on bugs all day. So I'll be probably streaming then from midday tomorrow. But yeah, that was good. All right, see you later.